I ran right in the door. Well, I didn't really run. I more or less sauntered, which is kind of like a slow walk, so I kind of just sauntered.
All right, can you get on with it? Can we get to the eating part? I mean, obviously, look at you. You're hungry. You gotta be hungry. Look how skinny you are.
Nice.
Well, I'm hangry, okay?
Okay, all right. Well, I've got this place here where it's time for dinner, so we should go there.
Yes, let's go.
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
Here, it's time for dinner. We're here to eat.
We are hungry.
Yes,
Call us
we
late,
are.
but don't call us late for dinner. What do we got?
Ooh,
this
yeah.
looks good.
Yeah,
right there, a little
it's-
spinach souffle. Is any of this heated up already for us?
No, actually.
We heard it was
Cook it
time
at
for dinner
home.
like all the time.
It says time for dinner. I thought that meant it's always dinner time here. So
well,
we're hungry.
It at home.
At
That's where families eat dinner.
Right.
I don't cook.
You don't cook.
No, she doesn't cook.
I do not
You
cook.
do
No,
not
really.
need to know.
At all.
That's okay. That's what we're made for. Let me tell you a little bit about how this works. So we have stations set up that have different recipes on each station. You guys have picked what you're gonna make. So you will just go from one place to the next, one recipe to the next. You're gonna follow the directions on each station as to how to put it together. So the concept is to get meals on the dinner table for families that are too busy or that don't know how to cook.
If you're in a hurry, like a lot of times I am, I just come in and I go over to that takeout area and you can buy the takeout stuff already done for you.
And then we have these side dishes and desserts always in the freezer just to supplement whatever it is you're making. You can make it a social hour. These friends are doing this together here. As people come, they get their socializing, they get their families fed, they get it all done at the same time. Our consultant, Tom McKinley, used to own one of the nicest restaurants in St. Louis, Sydney Street Cafe.
I think food has changed so much that people expect so much more and don't have time for it. And now they can come here and make recipes that they would never had a chance to do before.
In the years you've been doing this, how many marriages have you saved?
Do you know, we have had people say that, actually. We really have.
I think my husband will be hugging you after I bring this home.
This is not.
This is not her deal. All right, we need 1 teaspoon gumbo mix.
Where's gumbo mix?
Put your bags in here.
Oh, put your bag
Is
in
that
here.
gumbo seasoning? Gumbo seasoning, is that the same as gumbo mix?
2, 3.
You're supposed to put 1 teaspoon.
Oh, I thought it was tablespoon. I've already messed up. I've already messed up.
This is a teaspoon, this is a tablespoon.
No, that's a teaspoon too.
Well, this
3 of these make a tablespoon.
Yeah, but you put 3 of them
I
in
know.
here.
I was
Can we start over? Bam!
I'm gonna have to get my own station if you can't calm down.
Do you know what a teaspoon is?
Do you know what a spoodle is?
I know what a weapon is. You look like the way you're swinging that thing, it looks like one. Bam! Bam! Pow!
Then add each what?
She doesn't cook at home. Can you,
I gotta get this.
can I get it right?
Great. Now you're making me put sausage in the potatoes.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I tell ya. It's the secret to our success.
I'm never good at this Ziploc thing. It just doesn't
You
work.
gotta get it most of the way down, then you squeeze the rest of the air out, and then you bam! Close it like
No,
that.
I'm talking about the actual zipping of the bag.
Hold on. Boom.
Oh, would you look at that? We just prepared meals for 6 people in like 2 minutes.
It may have taken us a little bit longer.
Okay, maybe.
I'm just saying. Hey, but can you imagine taking on the task of preparing a meal for 1 million people?
Whoa.
Yeah, I know some guys in St. Charles who did just that, and I got to be a part of it. What's up, gang? I am at Meals for a Million right now, and I'm with the Liberty High School Key Club. Make some noise. Yes. Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Young people, taking care of young people. Isn't that something?
These young people are getting it done. Anna, tell me where you're from.
I'm from Uganda.
What does it mean for you to see this kind of event going on?
It's a community, taking care of a community, a village, taking care of a village.
This started actually by 4 or 5 of us guys got together and we decided, hey, let's do something for St. Louis. You know, most of the food packages you see are going to Haiti, Nicaragua, wherever. So we looked at it and we said, you know, they can do 1 million meals in Springfield, they're doing it in Cape Girardeau, and they've never done it here. So let's do one. So everybody looked at us like we're crazy, so here we are. This is the first one.
Why do this? Sam, why do it?
We live in a great community. We need to give something back to this community. And one of the things we found out is in the St. Louis region alone, there's 1 out of 27 families have a food crisis every single day. That's affecting over 200,000 kids. One box of food will provide 200 meals. And one box is approximately $30. Where can you go for $30 and provide 200 meals? You can't do it. And then when you look out here and you see the way that the communities come together, and we've got people from all over St. Louis, from down south, from North County, different areas coming together for the same reason, just to pack food for hungry people here in St. Louis. We're so divided in the United States. You know, and everybody can agree on one thing. We have hungry people in our community. So we can all come together, forget our differences, do something that we all agree on. When they leave and they go outside, it's amazing. They're all saying, did you have a good time? Yeah, we want to come back. We've heard that from everybody. I haven't heard anybody yet say, oh, I don't know if I'd do that again. And we're going to do it again. Yes, we are. We want to get up to maybe doing more than one a year here. We've got other cities already contacting us saying, hey, will you guys help us? So let's see what happens.
Wow, what a goal. A goal of 1 million meals, and they were just shy of 700,000. That is impressive.
Unbelievable. And just to see that side of that many people preparing meals, oh, so cool. Coming together for that common goal. And this is not their last time.
Yeah.
They will be doing it again. And my guess is they're going to hit that goal.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to make some more meals?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi there.
Well, hi.
Would you like us to help you?
We're experts at this now.
We got this down.
Yeah, you know, thank you so much, but I'm good. I come here all the time. I love this place.
Oh,
See,
really?
I'm done already.
Really?
What do you love
Yes.
about this place?
It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders. You know, because the last thing you want to do when you've had a busy day is to come home and have to cook and have to mince and have to chop and all that stuff. You just throw it in the oven, and 30 minutes later, it's done, and it's fresh, and it's good, and it tastes yummy, and everybody loves it.
We don't only prep meals, we wait tables, as in celebrity waiters.
Oh, now we're really good at that.
Yeah, the Crisis Nursery had their celebrity waiter event. We took part. Rocked it. We're here to take orders tonight. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? We're not waiters, but we're just kind of going road here. Hey, we're at J. Gilbert's, so have you tried the hot dog? It's really good.
They do not have hot dogs at J. Gilbert's.
What about food? No?
Yeah, hey, you're at J. Gilbert's. I highly recommend the hot dog. It's really good. Filet mignon, does that mean hot dog in Hungarian?
It does.
It's a little bit
I mean,
fancier.
some people call it filet mignon. But that's just Hungarian for hot dog. Just learn that. 1 filet mignon on a bun. Hey, I need 4 dogs. Wrap them in a blanket. Make them cry. I'm gonna need you to burn one, drag it through the garden, and pin a rose on top. Hey, gang, I need a first lady.
Hold it. What?
Whistleberries.
What?
Those are whistleberries. They're beans. Whistleberries.
Whistleberries.
Yeah, that's it.
We don't do whistleberries here.
Okay, but I said 4 hot dogs.
No.
What's happening?
You got a problem here.
What's the problem?
Whistleberries?
Don't
Corn
just
dogs?
ignore him.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah.
This doesn't happen here. All right? This can't. No.
How about
no.
filet mignon?
You're getting warmer.
Yeah. Isn't that Hungarian for hot dog?
You're out.
Okay.
Okay? Get out.
Great. You got us fired again, Tim.
All right. We'll be back.
So, celebrity waiters, huh? Pros?
Yeah.
I thought I heard y'all got kicked out of every restaurant you went to, and somebody was eating a lot.
He didn't feed me before I went. He knows better.
Technically, we weren't kicked out. We were asked to leave. So
Right.
I don't know if that's. Hey, you want to learn more about the Crisis Nursery?
Yeah.
Here's a little bit about them.
Yeah.
Great organization, great cause. We're celebrating people moving to the needs of people. It's time for this week's Home State Hero, brought to you by Home State Health.
The St. Louis Crisis Nursery has been around for 31 years, and our mission is saving babies' lives, keeping kids safe, and building strong families. And we do that by providing a safe haven for kids birth through age 12, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Any kind of crisis, anybody that doesn't have somebody to help them, call the Crisis Nursery. And last year alone, we helped over 7,000 children. I truly believe that we're doing God's work here. We say that there's something everybody can do. Maybe they want to come and rock babies. Maybe they want to be a volunteer. Just call us. Again, my name's Diane Miller. Call me up, ask me what you can do to help, and I'll find something for you. We have mothers that tell us their kids wouldn't even be alive today if it weren't for the Crisis Nursery.
The St. Louis Crisis Nursery, this week's Home State Hero.
The Thread, brought to you by Bommarito Automotive Group.
This is Frank Bommarito. You'll get a bigger selection and better value when you visit any Bommarito location. State-of-the-art showrooms and the most advanced service centers. Bommarito has over 8,000 new and 2,000 pre-owned vehicles, all with Missouri's best pricing, greatest financing, and lease options for everyone. Nobody has more. Nobody sells more. Your next car is at Bommarito or Bommarito.com. We're in every neighborhood.
There's certain things I can't do, but I still get up every morning and do it. Someone once told me, but you don't look sick. Just like anyone else, I eat right, exercise, and get the right amount of sleep. Some days, this is easier said than done. If it was up to me, I would stay in bed all day. Friends don't understand me canceling on our plans when I'm tired, and work doesn't understand why I call in sick when I sound just fine. It's hard to understand when you can't see anything wrong. I'll handle tomorrow when it gets here. Each day is a different hill to climb. I am 21 years old, and I have lived with lupus for 7 years, and I'm not the only one. Over 5 million people worldwide struggle with lupus every day. To learn more about this disease, go to lupus.org. By knowing more, we'll be able to answer the questions that surround this mysterious disease.
What's up, Threadheads? Thanks for checking out the show. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as we enjoy bringing it to you each and every week. You know, as we step into season 2, we're starting our new status as a non-profit, and we really want to expand the scope and ministry of the Thread. We want to come to your community and connect you with those folks who are moving to the needs right in your own backyard. You know, we are so thankful for the platform we've been given by Fox 2 to bring this show into your home each and every week. They've been an amazing partner. But we're not owned or operated by Fox 2. This is an independent show, and we need your support to keep the mission going. A couple of ways you can help us do that. You can go to our webpage, thethreadstl.com, click on donate, and you can make a donation of any amount to support the cause. Next, you can go to the shop page. That's our store where you can buy all kinds of cool Thread gear. We've got t-shirts, we've got hats, so you can suit up with us. So make sure you get your gear, join the team, and help us Thread up, y'all.
My husband and I don't think of Securus like a firm. We really think of it as more like a family. Our friends at Securus really care about the people they serve. My favorite thing is they made it clear and simple to plan our retirement. Not only do we feel prepared, we feel protected, and that is all because of Securus and the Circle of Advisors. It's so easy, we only have to come to one place for our tax advice, insurance, legal needs, and investments.
Securus Circle of Advisors, helping people build and secure their vision of retirement.
I don't know any other place like it. I just know I like it.
This week's Thread Up story is brought to you by Securus Circle of Advisors.
Pasta Alfredo.
That looks really good. Ooh, but that looks even better. What is this?
Another pasta Alfredo.
Ah, you see what I did there?
Isn't that good?
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
delicious. It really is.
How's the salad?
They're woozy. They're woozy. Don't drive home.
Can I have that little grape right there? So just little, right there. Okay. So good.
All right, enjoy your meal.
Thank you so much.
Gosh, I got this.
Oh yes, I'll take a piece of that bread.
So how long do you put the pizza in there?
Me, I am killing it out there as a waiter. I mean, I'm serving it up, taking orders.
I'm killing this bread. It is so good.
I don't know that you're
What are you guys doing?
He's just having a little snack.
Yeah, we don't eat on the job.
I was getting hangry. It was gonna be a problem with the customer relations.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you go for that.
Oh, no. She's with me. It's all good.
Oh, she's with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're out too.
What?
Yeah. Gonna have to hit the door, you guys.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta go.
Save me some. Welcome back to The Thread. We are at Time for Dinner, where it is time for a food prep contest. Carolyn, what are we making?
We are making peach crisp. Ready, set, go.
All right,
She's winning. She's winning.
Hunter! So, Virginia, do you feel like a chef now?
I don't know about a chef.
Do you think you could work in a school lunchroom? No. Well, can you imagine if your school lunchroom lunch lady was actually a chef?
Oh, now that would have been nice.
Well, one school has just that in Mark Del Pietro.
So about 2 ounces of cheese.
So take me back. What made you decide to do this?
Nico bought lunch and he had something that just wasn't very great of a lunch, if you will. And I'm like, what? What'd you eat? Who, what? And Amy's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Our kids eat this stuff and then they go to class after lunch and they're either nosediving and falling asleep. And of course the teachers, no disrespect to them, but they think they have, you know, ADD or ADHD or whatever because they can't keep attention span. And a lot of it is because of what we're feeding them. So our biggest thing here is when we started was to still keep kids' food, kid-friendly food, but just making everything in-house, trying to stay away from anything that's pasteurized, preserved, tons of sodium, MSG, everything else in it.
It's always healthy, it's always good for them, and it's tasty. You know, it tastes good to them. It's child-friendly food.
They're better than the lunches I get at home.
What do you think of the lunch here?
It's great. Good. Yeah.
How's the mac and cheese?
It's really good.
What are the things that make you say, that's why I do this?
That's why I'm proud to be a lunch lady, minus the hairnet. I guess just doing it for the kids. And to see them grow up through, you know, the 8th graders that we took over for, they're in or out of college. It's like, oh my God.
They grew up on your food.
I know, right?
You don't need something else to do. You're busy. Why suit up and show up every day to do this?
Don't laugh at this statement, but I think it's kind of a pay it forwards mentality also. You know, that we have been very successful and very fortunate in the restaurant business because of this community and other communities and people and so on and so forth. So to be able to do food for their kids, healthy stuff that they're gonna like and eat, I think is pretty rewarding in a sense.
How do we live our faith in our day-to-day lives, in our ministry and what we do, how we make a living? How do we bring our faith into that? And that's a great role model for the kids.
Let me get this right. So he's been doing that for 7 years, running 2 restaurants, and he goes to the restaurants after the school every day?
Several restaurants he's had over that period of time, and yeah, he finishes at the school and then goes and works at the restaurant.
That is dedication.
Well, and you talk about a guy stepping into his giftedness to fill a need. He's doing just that.
With food.
Yep. Way to go, Mark. Love it.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, V.
We're at time for dinner, and we got a chair.
You know what? That means it's time for the Hot Seat, brought to you by Rothman Furniture.
All right, we've got Heather in the hot seat today, and her food friends are here to help her if she doesn't know the answer.
All right, Heather. You got 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
The clock will start after I read the first question. Our theme is food. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Not breakfast, not lunch, but
dinner.
The 2 main ingredients in pasta con broccoli.
Broccoli and pasta.
Yes! if 3 teaspoons equal a tablespoon and 2 pints equal a quart, how many cups are in 2 cups?
2.
Yes! Name one of the 4 basic food groups.
Meat.
Yes! And a meatball is a ball of what?
Meat.
Yeah!
12 seconds to spare.
Yes! That is the Hot Seat, brought to you by Rothman Furniture. Well done.
Nice.
We want to thank you guys for stopping by today, and we hope that you will come and see us every Saturday.
Yeah, it means so much that you spend this time with us, and we hope that we are able to give you a taste of the joy in living and the joy in giving of yourself to others, because that's what this show is all about.
And hopefully someone inspired you to go out and help other people, or maybe you just felt connected because you got to hear their story of struggle and you can relate to it.
Yeah, so if you have a story you'd like to share with us, we want to hear it, and share it with the rest of those who are getting in on the fun.
Thread up, y'all.
Hey, shoppers, how would you like to go to a store that never closes? Oh yeah, we got one for you. It's the Thread Store. Go to thethreadstl.com, click on shop, and you can buy your t-shirts and hats so that you can suit up, join the team, and thread up, y'all. Eckert's Family Farm is a proud sponsor of The Thread. From DIY pick your own to home-style meals made for you, there's nothing quite like farm fresh family fun. If you're in the mood for a mile-wide country smile, it's high time you and your crew head over to Eckert's. Well, we got another shot here.
Okay. Your pizza's here. Great. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you.
We are starving.
What? I
didn't know you.
Try this one, it's really good.
You know what? It would really go with some mushrooms on it. Extra toppings. Free! Right in there? Yeah, they're right.
So this is...
That's good. Which one was that? This one?
Good.
All right. You
Here, come on, seriously.
Here, I don't like crust. Do you like crust?
You have that one. Are you serious?
Go there.
I think I've lost my appetite. I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
So what, St. Louis? Tell us something fun.
What is your favorite meal to make?
I'd have to say pasta. Anything Italian. Mexican. Anything tacos and anything with cheese.
Have to be Italian. My homemade marinara sauce.
My favorite meal to make is my 4-cheese baked mac and cheese. Southern style.
This is pretty cool, right? A whole organization that's dedicated to helping people in the preparation of food.
And it's really fun. And we actually know another organization that teaches people how to grow their own food, and it's organic.
Yeah, they're producing food in the city in a whole new way.
Earth Dance is an organic farm school right here in Ferguson, Missouri. We operate a certified organic, 14-acre educational farm. It is for the people. It is for our community. So what we say here is we grow food, we grow farmers, and we grow community. Some people actually come and do our 6-month farm and garden apprenticeship program, wanting to actually start farming as a career. But there's a lot of people who come to the apprenticeship program who aren't interested in actually making a living doing it, but they want to be more successful growing vegetables in their own backyard. I realized that there's a need for this kind of education. You know, fewer and fewer of us grew up on farms, so I wanted it to be more accessible to people, and a way to do that is to be able to fit it into your existing life and work. They'll start to grow vegetables for their kids' school garden, or they'll start to start a community garden because all their neighbors want to get involved. It's really humbling how many people tell me it's changed their life. You know, it's important for all of us to get closer to our food source. We have decided that growing food is somebody else's dirty work. That's in a nutshell what it boils down to. One of the reasons that is so important for people to actually get their hands dirty is to understand how much work it is to grow food and really value food. People want cheap food, but there's a lot of costs that are embedded in that we don't see on the sticker. One thing people don't recognize is that agriculture can actually help with climate change. We can actually mitigate all of that carbon going off into the atmosphere if we store carbon in the soil. And that's what organic farming does. It stores carbon in the soil where it should be, instead of harmful in the atmosphere. And it's not just what we're not doing, it's what we're doing. People sometimes are like, dance, what's the dance part? Earth Dance. I think food is what ultimately brings people together, right? Food and music. And I'm really excited in the future for this farm to be a cultural gathering place as well.
I love how Molly puts it, that food is more than just a meal, it's about relationships.
And she thinks of food in so many different ways. I mean, it's about our environment, it's about our relationship with the earth, it even helps our emotional well-being.
No doubt about it. I mean, food matters. I mean, no matter who you are, where you're from, you eat. But food is more than just about sustaining life, it's about sustaining and building relationships and community.
Yeah, like Time for Dinner, they make sure families have healthy meals and that they are sitting together and having those meals together as a family, no matter how busy they are. And they also like to give back. Every month they donate food to an organization, and this month they're donating to Food Outreach.
Such a good deal. And Mark Del Pietro, I mean, here's a guy who's using his knowledge as a chef to move to the needs of the families in his community by taking over his school lunch program and making sure that it's great, good food for those kiddos.
And Meals for a Million, I mean, they are taking the table to the people. They're making sure they have food. It's amazing that they got 700,000 meals that day.
Unbelievable. I mean, you know, we see the importance of food throughout the Bible. I mean, in the Old Testament, in the book of Ruth, we see in Boaz the common practice of farmers not taking everything out of the field, but leaving some behind for those who have none to gather for themselves. And then in Jesus' ministry, the only miracle listed in all 4 Gospels, the breaking of the bread and the feeding of the 5,000, where he blessed the loaves and a couple of fish and fed the multitudes. And we see how did Jesus communicate who he was and what he was going to do to his disciples? It was in a meal. He said, feed on me and you will have everlasting life. And then one of my favorite passages in the Bible, after the resurrection, when he appears to the disciples in Luke chapter 24, they're not believing that it's him. They're thinking, oh, this must be a spirit, and they're freaked out and scared. And Jesus says, no, it's me. Look at my hands and my feet, the scars and the wounds. And it says they're still disbelieving when Jesus says, y'all got something to eat? Because I'm kind of hungry. He's like, spirits don't get hungry. This is me in the flesh. I am risen. I am alive. Give me something to eat. And it just makes me think, what are we doing with our table? Are we open with our table? Are we sharing our meals with others? Who are we tabling with? Showing that we are a community, that we're calling them family. It's just so much wrapped up in the table. I think I could go on forever about that.
Whether it's inviting people to us or taking the table to them.
Exactly.
Going out and
it's so important.
Building relationships.
No
yes.
doubt about it.
Well, you know, it's time for the end.
But not the end.
Oh, that's right.
It's time for the end, brought to you by Midwest Hemorrhoid Treatment Center. And we've got a few meals we made today.
Yeah. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. This must be the place. There you go.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Oh my gosh.
We got dinner.
Yes.
We love dinner.
Time for dinner. I actually donated these meals to you guys.
So awesome. Thank you.
You are more than welcome.
Thank you. Do
Can
you
we
want to come in?
Yeah,
sure.
How are you?
Spot Media Production Group.